What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of FTB Skies. Guys, today we're going to actually take a look at this amethyst stuff that we've been growing here. Yeah, we can finally look at upgrading our mana steel meshes to the amethyst meshes, which will take us to the next level, or the last level, or some kind of a level for our sifting and resource generation. So I was looking at this earlier, and if we go downstairs, let's take a look at our current sifting setup. So if we take a look down here, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 different sieves. All of those have mana steel, but we can upgrade all of those to the amethyst. So if we take a look at the different meshes, and this is the final tier. Yeah, so we have 7 of them. Each of them requires 4 in order to upgrade from the previous tier. So we need 28 amethyst shards in total. I think we're up to something like 40. Let me take a look here. Amethyst? I don't know how to spell amethyst. So yeah, we have 44 in total. So we have enough here in order to upgrade all 7 of our current sieves. How are we doing on sticks? Do we have those over here? I think that's enough. Yeah, we just need the same amount. Something's wriggling out of the amethyst. Okay, let's go take care of this thing and get some more end stone, I guess. Okay. Yeah, that's how we got our original end stone, so we could start producing end stone. But yeah, I guess that's just gonna keep happening for forever as long as we have these amethysts around. Anyway, so yes, we need to upgrade our meshes. Now, the next thing that we need to do, if we take a look at the uses, well, that's probably not what we want to do. What we want to do is probably take a look at each of the different things that we are sifting, right? So let's take a look at crushed, for instance. If we take a look at the uses on crushed, we can see the difference between the mana steel and the amethyst as we are collecting a different item, right? I think the percent chance stays the same, but yes, we unlock a new item. So that's one item that we need. One more storage space, I guess I should say. If we look at the crushed netherrack, the difference between these two is one more item as well. Looks like we're getting netherite scrap, so that's 2 inventory slots that we are going to need. I need to do this for all of the different items. Like, go through and take a look at all of them so we can unlock space in our drawers here so our sieves can keep sifting. Currently, we have 3 spots available, and I actually did kind of look at this earlier. And in order to upgrade all of our sifting here to the amethyst and have storage space, I believe we need 7 available slots. So yes, we should be able to just add in a 2x2 drawer, an additional one, unlock these to fill up those 3 inventory slots, and that's basically all we need to do. If I could, I'm trying to spell and I can't do it for whatever reason. Okay, so one more oak drawer, we can just kind of toss that right here so we can unlock some additional space. All right, and then we need to add that to the network. We'll do this, we'll do this. We're gonna lock it first so nothing can go in there. We will verify that's the right controller. This is set to single and right click it. So that is now apart, but nothing can go in there because we don't have any items set for that. So yes, the next thing that we need to do at this point is come down here, grab all of our meshes and then upgrade them. So shift right click, I think is how we do it. Yeah, we're getting the meshes. Whoop, that's not what I meant to do. I wish I didn't take out the other items that were in there, but I guess maybe the sifters can't contain items if they don't have a mesh, although this one is happily sifting soul sand without a mesh. What does that even do? I wonder. Were we just deleting soul sand? I don't know. And then this one. Okay, so we got all 7 of them. With these, we should just be able to come up here and do the thing. So we want mesh. This one, that, and, well, I guess I can do 4. I'll tell it to do 4, but we don't have enough for 4. So we made 7 of them. So now we have the mesh, quest completed, mesh progression, amethyst mesh. So we'll just go ahead and slap these bad boys right into here. And the next thing we need to do is kind of wait until these things back up with different items. And then I can, this one's got dimensional shard. How do I get that out of there? Okay, so I right click it and I got that out of there. So that's one of our new items. What else do we have in here? Sky stone dust. Awesome. Yeah, so I just kind of need to stay down here. We got raw uranium and a geode. Okay. Yeah, anyway, I need to stay down here, collect all 7 of the different items. If there is 7, I might have miscounted. Collect all the items that don't have a home so we can give them a home upstairs. And then, yeah, we can be all happy and just let this thing go for forever. Okay, well, let me do some stuff off camera and then we'll be back, guys. All right, with a little rearranging, we got some things kind of organized here. I put our cobblestone and our dirt drawers over here. Yep. And I have added in a few more compacting drawers. So we got one for uranium. We got one for isnium. I have no idea what that even is, but I saw that turn into a block and it can go into a compacting drawer. So we put one here. And then we got another one for fluorite. You can see we don't have a lot of fluorite, so maybe having a compacting drawer where we can hold 41.5 thousand of this item is a little excessive, but that's what we did. Since it can turn into a block, I put it into one of those. And then I've rearranged some other things around here. So like I put sea pickles here, and then in this drawer over here, I put some of the waterlog sieve things that we aren't really collecting a whole lot of, but should we ever collect them in the future, yeah, we have a place for them. You can see we have 16 now netherite scrap. We are collecting skystone dust. Applied energistics, anyone? We are collecting some gas tiers and dimensional shards. So yes, we are collecting a lot of things, and I have gone down and verified that there's nothing else that is being stuffed in these different sieves. So everything that these things are generating has a place, which is great. Okay, so now that we have all of that done, we did unlock some quest stuff in here. Let's take a look. So the mesh progression is unlocked, or I guess the quest is complete, I guess I should say. So that's going to give us a budding amethyst, some speed tier 2s, and a compacting drawer. Okay, that's cool. We don't really need the compacting drawer. We have quite a bit of them. The budding amethyst, we have a bunch of these as well. I guess I can throw these into the world somewhere. Let me grab a block. Yeah, we don't really need these, but since they gave it to us, I'll find it a home. Let's stick it right here, I guess, and right there. Okay, and then that'll just grow like the other ones are. I've just been coming over here and popping these off as we need them. Looks like we got 3 of them that are ready to go on this one. I don't really know how much amethyst we need for other things, but it doesn't appear that that amethyst is going to do anything else once it gets to this final stage. I don't know, like it does say that we can use that for enchanting, but we don't have Silk Touch. So I don't really have a way to like hold on to those. So I guess I will just continue popping these off until we get Silk Touch and until we have a use for these. How much have we collected so far? That's 14 so far. And I did collect these earlier as well. I do know we can use our time in a pouch. Is those thing temporal pouch on this block to increase the speed of these. So later on, if we do need those real fast, we should be able to get them using the temporal pouch. Okay, so yep, that's all of that stuff done. We also had this quest here, the amethyst mesh quest, which is going to give us yet another budding amethyst and a plate of roast chicken. So these different food items that I've been getting, I've been coming into here and adding them to the whitelist. So when I randomly need to eat food, or I guess when I need to eat food, I'm hoping that I'll randomly just choose one of these other items that we have in here. And then eventually, yeah, we will get the, well, it says not eaten yet, right? I think you get hearts if you eat a certain amount of these different foods, right? So I'm kind of hoping that we will just eat those randomly and increase our heart count as we go. That's the intention anyway. So I have another budding amethyst. I'll find a home for that, and then I think we're gonna go on a little adventure. An adventure, you say? That's right, we're gonna go on an adventure. If we take a look at progression, the next thing after making power, which we've done a little bit ago, and getting this, is Eye of Legend, somewhere out there. So this wants us to make an Eye of Legend and visit a sky village in order to get this done. That's gonna give us a trader from easy villagers and unbreaking 8, which sounds pretty cool. The Eye of Legend will help you find sky villages. I had no idea there were sky villages. See the chapter Sky High Delights for more information. So Sky High Delights. Yep, this is blocking progression from other things here. So, ¿dónde están? The Eye Legend works just like an Eye of Ender, but instead of taking you to a stronghold, it points you in the direction of the nearest sky village. Make sure you bring a way back home with you. Oh. Make sure you bring a way back home with you. Is that suggesting that the villages are going to be like super far away? Well, we do have extra elytra. Boop, boop, boop. Yeah, one thing I would like to do is get myself a villager that we can get the mending book from. That would be the most ideal thing possible. That way we can have our elytra and just keep repairing it until we get ourselves a jetpack or something like that later on, right? So we got plenty of firework rockets. We got 20 on us, and then we got 2.5 stacks in reserve. We got 3 elytras. I think we're pretty good. So let's take a look at this Eye of Legend. Oh, there's a bunch of different eyes here. Nether Eye of Legend moves in the direction of the nearest Nether Sky Village. Oh. Moves in the direction of the nearest End City. Oh, okay. I didn't realize there was all these other things. So to make one of these, we need 4 diamonds and an Eye of Ender. Okay. Oh, something's wriggling out of the amethyst. Can I just ignore that, or is that thing always going to be over there and bother me? I don't know. Let's find out. We'll ignore it for now. So Ender Pearl. Wait. Yeah, blaze powder, and then we need 4 diamonds. Oh, that's 5. Okay. So we need pearl. Let's clear this thing. So pearl, blaze powder. Why did I get 4 of those? I'm not actually sure. Okay, so there's that, and then boop, 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 boop. There we go. So Eye of Legend. So I don't know if this thing, it says it works like an Ender Pearl. I don't know if that means it has a chance to randomly break. Probably, right? I don't know how many of these we need to make. I mean, 4 diamonds seems rather expensive. I would expect it to not break costing 4 diamonds, but maybe it does. I don't know. So first things first, let's go to kind of like the center of the island-ish. Throw this thing, make sure our magnet is on. Which way are we going? I'm right-clicking it and nothing's happening. Oh. What just happened? Oh. Oh, okay. So I right-clicked it and it's just a reusable item. Aha! All right. So somewhere out this direction, if we go to the big map. Oh, it doesn't show the way that I'm looking, does it here? Okay, so we are currently looking northwest. So somewhere out here. I'll put a random waypoint. Okay, we'll do that. So random waypoint is out there. Man, this guy is bothering me that it's still existing over here. Let's get rid of him. Oh, the gem of combatant. Oh, okay. And still 2 endstone. Okay, yeah, so I think what we're gonna do is we're just gonna fly off in that direction. I'll cut the video here. I'll go start off in that direction. And when we find something, I'll bring you guys back in. Okay, take a look at this. Here we go. This looks like something. So it turns out the waypoint that I placed down. Oh, here we go. Quest complete. The waypoint that I placed down was too far away and I couldn't see it in the worlds. I placed another one a little bit closer. Turns out it was like right in the center between those two. There's our island right here. So we will add a waypoint called the Sky Village. And I don't have a waypoint here. Let's call this one home. So we are 1,300 away from home. Okay, very good. Let's get rid of this one, remove, get rid of this one, and remove. Cool. So Sky Village. Yeah, we got a lot of like random things here. There's some loot. I don't know if we're going to have better loot or if it's all the same. Steel touch refined glowstone chestplate of the current. Explosive damage is reduced by 10%. Socketed 1. This item ignores 14% durability. It's got speed, which is good. It's got some luck. I think we will go ahead. Oh, I can't equip that because I want my elytra, right? Okay, well, glistering cores fruit. We got some netherite scraps and soul steel ingot. All right, we can go ahead and get rid of this chest. We definitely don't need that. The elytra that I currently am wearing, I'm going to go and replace that. I don't want to break what I'm not expecting it to. Okay, so we do have ourselves a villager here. And he's got reduced prices by default, blast protection. All right. Let's see what else we got. Anything? I saw there was another. Okay, so there's going to be a lot of loot chests. So that's good. Quick draw 5. Luminous crystal shard, rare. Arcane sands, epic. Okay. Yeah, I don't know what those apotheosis things are. Those are something that are new to me. Brick and ash brick. Okay. Got a little chair. Nice view. I like it. Yeah, so we've only seen like 2 villagers and like is this even a house? 2 houses? I don't even know if this is considered a house. We should definitely check it out. What else is that down there? Like a dropper, a dispenser or something? Firework rocket. Oh, okay, so it's a target. I was like, all right, what the heck? Cool. What else do we got around here? More loot chests. All right, so there's going to be a lot of exploration around here. I guess we can open these real quick. Quick draw, multi-bow. Don't know what multi-bow is. A die, a Disney, a dozen? I don't know. Punch 5, infinity, multi-bow. More different gems and stuff. All right. We'll take those chests. What else do we have around here? Another chair. Okay, so this is kind of like weird generation. This chair is kind of looking over at that chair. Another loot chest. We get Bane of Arthropods 5, a sword. 31 obsidian, I guess, is pretty okay. Feral Claws increases wearer's attack speed. That sounds pretty good. All right, well, I'm going to go ahead and just kind of loot everything here. I'll explore around. If I see anything super interesting, I'll bring you guys back in to check it out. All right, so I've been all over the village and I found, I think, all of the loot chests. There could be some hidden around that I didn't see. I did notice that there is a bunch of emerald ore here, so if we need like raw emeralds, or if we get the fortune 1,000,000 or something, we can come back here and get a whole bunch of them. But I did want to point out that since this mod pack does have easy villagers, you can shift right click the villagers and get the villager as an item. Check that out. Yeah, so we can take these villagers back to our base, and then we can use them for villager trading or whatever. So I think that's probably a pretty good idea for us to do, especially if we want to get one that has mending, for instance. So lectern, I'll take that with me. This mason villager, I guess I can leave him here. I'm not really sure what I want to do, honestly. I definitely want to bring a librarian back, or like some villager that we can turn into a librarian for mending. Either way, there are a lot of villagers around here. I'm not sure how many of these we need, but we did complete this quest, I do believe, right? So progression, Eye of Legend, we visit a sky village, we did this. That's going to give us the unbreaking, and it's going to give us a trader from easy villagers. I have no idea what this item is. Like, I have seen the Easy Villagers mod a little bit. I haven't really explored it myself, so there's probably a bit to the mod that I don't know. Is there anything else we need to do while we are here? I guess is the next question. And it looks like we're good. So we'll probably go back to the base, and I will work with this librarian, try and get mending. All right, so I placed our villager down here, and I wanted to go do some trading with him, and then I realized that he's already got trades, and he's not going to reset, I think. Anyway, what I decided that I was going to do is I went back to the villager island, and I grabbed a few more of these guys, and we also had this trading thing, so I wanted to see how that works. So we can throw the villager into this, and if I right-click, it's the same thing. So this basically means you don't have to contain your villager in like a system like this. Yeah, you can just place them down into a block, and then you can right click on them and they don't wander around or whatever. I assume they still need some sort of a workstation nearby. Oh, you can put the workstation in there. Oh, that's cool. Okay. Enchantable book blast protection. Yeah. So anyway, what I wanted to do is, since this guy appears to already have trades locked in, I think that's how that works anyway. I wanted to check out the Easy Villager mod, and then I saw there was a breeder in here. So yeah, if we make a brand new villager out of these other villagers, they should be jobless, and then we can assign them to whatever we want. Yeah, because all of these already have like a job assigned to them, right? They're not just a regular villager. I assume we can do this. I haven't tried. This does require any kind of a Minecraft bed, and then some glass panes, iron, and planks. So that all seems pretty easy to do. Let me go and craft that real quick. All right, so I went ahead and I made a breeder. I don't know how this works. So it's a bed. Do we put 2 villagers in there? And then this one? So we have 2 villagers in there. We have a bed. Do we feed them wheat? I mean, oh, you put food items here, and then there's what's output? What do you get for output when you breed villagers? I'm not sure. Maybe like they randomly drop emeralds or something. Okay, so do we have bread, wheat? Okay, we have wheat, so we should be able to make some bread. I don't remember how many pieces of bread you need to give villagers in order for them to breed. Hopefully 6 will be enough. If not, I guess I can go over there, go upstairs and grow some more. So if we put that in here, what happens? Anything? Do we have to wait for a certain time of day for this thing to work? I'm not sure. Okay, so I guess what I'll do is I will experiment with this until I can get it to work, and then I'll bring you guys back. Yeah, so I just went and I farmed up a whole bunch of wheat, and I turned it into bread, and I was going to throw it in here, and then I saw 3 bread is gone, and we have a baby villager. So I guess that's how this thing works, and that's why there's an output, because the baby villagers get output as an item. Interesting. So if I place you down, you are just a baby villager, and you need time to grow, huh? And I can pick you back up. Okay, and then if I set you back down, we have, what is that? I want to look at that time. So 11:89 of picking back up, set them down. Okay, so it retains the growing time, so that's good to know. The next thing I want to do, let's go back to the easy villagers mod, is that there's an incubator. Is that what we put like baby villagers in? I actually don't know. There's an iron farm. That's kind of cool. A converter, breeder, farmer, auto trader. Well, I guess an incubator would be the next thing that I'd want to check out. I think we have everything that we need upstairs. If we can just throw a baby villager in an incubator, I assume that's the only thing that would be used for. That could be pretty cool. Let's find out. So let's do an incubator here, and this guy and that guy. All right, so I'll just set that right here for now. Villager input, villager output. I mean, that looks like that's what it's doing. I guess there's, can I not get that villager out of there? If I break this, what happens? Oh, it still shows the villagers in there. Okay, so I wasn't sure if I could set this down somewhere and let the villagers grow up, but yeah, it looks like this is what we do. So the villager is going to become an adult at some point in the future. I don't know if I can use my temporal pouch on here to like speed this up. I guess we could find out. How much time do I got remaining in this thing? 2 hours remaining. Let's do it one more time. So we do that. The villager is in there incubating. We're going at 16x speed. So theoretically, it shouldn't take 1100 seconds. It should take way less than that. I don't know if this even works on this thing or not. It is making sounds quite quickly though. So I can only assume this does work. Anyway, I'm going to do some more experimenting with this, and we'll be back, guys. Well, sure enough, that did not take the 20 minutes for this villager to grow up. And in that time, we actually had 3 additional baby villagers over here, and it looks like we've gotten another one. So I can just keep throwing those in here. We get adult villagers as the output. And then, I guess I need to make myself another lectern. If we're going to try and get one of these guys specifically to have the right job, we're going to want them placed here, right? And then we're going to need to give them whatever their workstation is. Okay, so we got a little bit of stuff to do left. This mod is pretty cool. This is the first time I've actually experimented with it. If you couldn't tell, if I didn't mention that before, I know I said like I haven't really played with this myself, but I have seen it. Yeah, so this is kind of interesting to me. Okay, well, I'm gonna go ahead and make myself some lecterns. Well, I guess I probably only need 1 for right now. I'll go ahead and make this up real quick, and we will try and get ourselves a mending villager. Probably gonna have to sleep till day so we can do some trading and all that kind of stuff, but I'll be back. All right, guys, so I have been doing this for not super long here, but I have noticed that it seems like looting 3 shows up really often. In fact, like the first 4 or 5 times I tried this, I saw looting 3 appear. I was thinking to myself, oh, knowledge of the ages 3 is pretty good. I was thinking to myself that maybe this villager is locked to a certain trade. Maybe his trades are randomized, but like he's always got looting 3. But it seems like that is just a really high probability of getting. We are seeing other things here, but yeah, still looking for that mending book. That is what we are after at the moment. So I had to go back to the village one more time to get some bookshelves. Yeah, we didn't have any books and we only had 4 leather or whatever, so I wasn't able to make. Well, I could have used a lectern. I could have used the leather that we had to make books to make a lectern, but I figured since there is bookshelves back at that sky village, we should go back there and do that. Anyway, I went back there, I grabbed all of the bookshelves, yep, and made myself a few lecterns here so we can do this easier. Yeah, so it's just a matter of trying to get ourselves mending, which does not seem like it's going to be the easiest thing in the world to do, especially with all of the other modded enchants that we have. Anyway, yeah, this is going to take a while. I'm going to keep at it. Hopefully we'll get mending sometime soon. Well, mending has appeared. It says 26 and that is read out, and then it shows 6 books. So does the mending cost 6 books and no emeralds? If so, that's kind of odd, but we can go try that. We should have extra books up here. We have 20 books. Let's go see if that is what that means. Be kind of interesting. If it only costs books, it doesn't show. Okay, I'm kind of confused here. Do I need 1 emerald? It doesn't show like what this number is, or is that 6 emeralds plus 1 book? Yeah, I don't actually know what this means. Okay, let's try grab a stack of emeralds. If it doesn't use emeralds and it doesn't use books, I don't know at that point. If we do that, okay, well it works, so I guess we need an emerald in here. And it used 6 emeralds. Okay, so that 6 is like way over here. And then it had a book next to it, so that confused me. I thought it was saying it needed 6 books. But anyway, we got it. We got it. So there we go. Mending. So we can place it on our elytra, and we can also start putting it on our armor so we don't have to worry about that. I was kind of wondering how we were going to get XP, but I guess trading with villagers is actually a pretty decent source of XP. So we can just continue to like use these guys and trade with them and all sorts of things like that, since we're getting emeralds all the time. Yeah, so that shouldn't be a problem at all. Anyway, yeah, I'm just going to go ahead and do some more stuff off camera. We'll be back. Well, I went ahead and I traded with this librarian villager quite a few times. You can see here that we have a lot of things unlocked. So we also had Tome of Enchanting, Beheading 5. We can trade 1 emerald for... yeah, the beheading. We can trade 1 book and quill for the emerald. That's what I meant to say. We can also do 16 emerald and a book for Ender 3, which is interesting. It is kind of weird. It is kind of weird that some of these enchanted book trades are just straight emeralds, and some of them require a book as well. I wonder if this is like a modded thing. Like the modded ones require the book with it. I don't know. This is also kind of interesting here. It's 15 emerald for a name tag, but the very next trade is 1 emerald for a name tag. Yeah, I'm not sure about all of that. Well, anyway, we have our librarian villager leveled all the way up, and I did see you can shift right click on here to take the villager out and shift right click on here to take the trading instrument out of there as well. So we can do that. I'm pretty sure I can just break this and set the librarian anywhere that I want. So yeah, this is really, really nice. I do like this. We have gone through a lot of food here, and I moved all of my villagers down into this chest. Yeah, so all of our villager trading stuff is in one location and no longer in my bag. Speaking about my bag, this is completely full of all sorts of random stuff. We did end up getting 4 netherite ingots, which I guess is pretty noteworthy. We did get some raw stuffed hoglins. I have no idea what this is. Is that a food? Let's take a look. What are the uses of this? So we can turn it into a stuffed hoglin. Okay, so yeah, I guess that's part of a food item. Oh, so to make that, you need a hoglin hide, crimson fungus, nether salad, hams, some hog loins. Okay, there's a whole bunch of stuff going into that. I wasn't sure what that thing even was before. Right, then we get a whole bunch of like these schematic things. Crafting effect. Cut efficiency. Crafting or repairing modules using a cutting implement may sometimes use up fewer materials. So yeah, I guess these are all Tetra things. That's interesting. We also had some aqua chow using the aquatic entangler to catch more fish. These boots here had depth strider 3 on it and mana regen 3. I don't know if that's going to be useful or not. They also have total speed 5%, so that might be something we look at getting eventually. Yeah, and then a whole bunch of just random books. We got a lot of these multi-bow ones. Fires an extra horizontal arrow from your bow. Lure 5, punch, quick draw. Yeah, a lot of like random things. Nothing like crazy. We did get some fortune cookies. I guess I can eat a fortune cookie here. What's my fortune gonna be? Ecum Bokum. Does that mean something? I don't know. But that's what my fortune is. Anyway, guys, we're gonna go ahead and wrap it up here for today. Yeah, getting this villager stuff done is pretty cool. Our elytra is fully repaired with mending. I did put the Unbreaking 8 on there as well. You can see my other armor is shimmering because I have placed a mending on all of our pieces of armor, but it has no further enchants. It doesn't have unbreaking, it doesn't have protection. It is just mending. So as I trade with these villagers, we can keep our armor repaired and not have to worry about spending diamonds for that kind of stuff. But anyway, that's it for today. Thanks for watching, everyone. We'll catch you on the next one. Take care. Bye-bye.